Hi guys, you might wonder why I'm holding a red cabbage. Reason being, we're going to do a science experiment today. It's actually a chemistry experiment. The experiment is going to tell us whether certain things we have around our house are an acid, for example a lemon or a fizzy Haribo, which I'm sure you've all tried, or an alkali. An alkali is the opposite of an acid. Something can also be neutral, which means they are neither an acid or an alkali. So for this experiment, the first thing you're going to need is a red cabbage. Okay, this part you're going to have to get your parents to help you with, because you're going to have to chop up your red cabbage, and I've got a very sharp knife and these are very difficult to cut up. So once your parent has cut up your cabbage for you, we will move on to the next step.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to cut up my cabbage. You can watch that half, okay? Once you got it in half, you don't need all of the cabbage, so you can eat that later. So I'm just going to chop it up into big old chunks. Okay, doesn't have to be neat. Obviously you won't be doing this though, so. Right, there's our red cabbage, all ready to go. Okay, once your cabbage is all chopped up by your parent, we are going to fill a bowl up. I suggest a jug, but I couldn't find a jug. A jug will be easier because you'll be able to tip it into the cups when you need to. So we're going to fill this up. This is warm water out of the tap, or warm to hot. So again, you might have to get a parent to help you out with this one. Just have a parent with you all the time. They're quite helpful. Okay, so cabbage into the water. There it goes. You might need a little bit more. Let's just put that all in. I may have put too much water in. And give that a stir. I think if you have a really good look, I can see a slight blue tinge happening, but we are going to put more cabbage in there because we want to get ours as colourful as possible. So, more cabbage. If you've got lots of water, I suggest lots of cabbage. Okay, once all your cabbage is in the water, give it a little bit of a stir. I ended up using my whole cabbage, so you'll probably have to do that as well. And the dye from the cabbage will slowly bleed out into the water. So what you want to do now is you want to leave that as long as you can. My water is starting to change colour already, but the longer I leave it, the better colour I'm going to get. So I'm going to walk away from this, I'm going to have a cup of tea and a biscuit or 5, and then we're going to come back and carry on with our experiment. Okay, so I decided to leave mine overnight because I wanted to get a really good purple colour out of it. So if you want to, you can chop up your cabbage, put it in your bowl of hot water and then leave that overnight. So when you wake up in the morning, you'll have some lovely purple water. Okay, right, I'm going to strain this into another bowl, or you can strain it into a jug if you've got one. Be careful, it's quite heavy, so you might need some help with this. There we go, making a mess already. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay, check out the water. We've got an excellent purple colour. Quite an intense cabbagey smell. Right, let's put all of that aside. Right, okay, once you've got your cabbage water, you're going to need as many as you like really. I've got 4 cups. It's better if they're see-through so that you can see what happens, but if you've only got normal cups, that's fine, you can just look inside. So I'm going to put a good ladleful of cabbage water in each cup. If you've got yours in a jug, it can be easier than mine. I'm making a big mess. It's all good. Right, there we go. 4 cups of cabbage water. Okay, once you've got your cabbage water in your cups, we're going to find some household items that we can test. So I'm going to use malt vinegar. I've also got a lemon, or you can use a squeezy lemon. I have bicarbonate soda. You can also use baking soda. And here I have crushed up a dishwasher tab. But if you've got washing powder or dishwasher powder, that's great. That will work too. So they're the things I'm going to test today, although there are lots of things around the house that you can test and give a go if you want to. Okay, now for the exciting part. We're going to use our products and we're going to put them in our cabbage water and see what happens. If I can get the lid off. Yes. Right, I'm starting with bicarbonate soda. So we're going to put a little spoonful in the first cup and give it a stir. And let's see what happens. Even I'm impressed with that. Can you see the colour? It's changed to blue. Amazing. Okay, right. Next we are going to try lemon, I think. So we're going to give it a squirt. See what happens in the next cup. Good amount in there. I'm going to put some more in. And give that a stir. Alrighty, we've got pink. That, amazing. Okay, vinegar. I'm going to put a few drops of this in. I'm going to put it in this one. See what happens here. I'll shake, give it a stir. I'm going to put a bit more in. That's butter. Right, a bit more of a stir, and we have got, looks like, another pink. Right, last thing, can you guess what colour this is going to turn into? This is our dishwasher powder. Again, you can use washing detergent. I don't really want to use the same spoon. I'm going to give it a little dry off. We're not mixing. Right, dishwasher powder. Let's do it. Right, I'm going to put a little bit in at first. And give that a stir. And that has gone green. Okay. Okay, the reason that we use cabbage water is because it reacts really well with acids and alkalis. So when you put an acid in cabbage water, it will turn pink with the lemon and the vinegar. If you put an alkali in cabbage water, it will turn blue or green, which happened with the bicarbonate soda and the dishwasher tab. So we have worked out, with lots of smelly cabbage, that vinegar is an acid. We've worked out that dishwasher powder or washing detergent is an alkali. We've worked out that lemon is an acid and that bicarbonate soda is also an alkali. Okay, you can also turn this experiment into a magic trick, just to wow your friends and family. So in here I've got a tiny little bit of lemon juice, okay, so hopefully people wouldn't notice that. Alright, we've got our purple cabbage water. I'm going to put a little bit of the washing detergent in there. And remember what colour that goes? It goes green. Alright, so empty cup, cabbage water with the detergent. Here goes the magic trick. It worked.
pink. Okay, so if you want to have some fun at home, you can try this experiment yourself. Remember, your parents will have to cut up the cabbage for you because they'll need a sharp knife. I found leaving the cabbage water overnight was really good because I got a really good purple colour. Remember also, cabbage water stains, so try not to get that on your clothes. So you can go around your house and see if you can find some items to put in your cabbage water and see what colour it goes. Maybe you could send some pictures in so that we can see your experiment. That'll be amazing. And yeah, have fun with it. See you later.